You know it. I'm in the bed. I'm ready to go home and do the work. When on it, say hi.
Now I'm going to show you something that is going to totally blow your rocks off.
Hi. How are you?
Hello. I think you guys got a new band happening here.
Hey guys. Oh, there you go, huh? All right. I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. If you have a problem, turn off your station.
Kurt, how the hell we doing? Uncle Laser here, your boy Brian. Brian Beesman wanted me to give you a little fucking shout out here. Says you're a huge fan, which I fucking appreciate. I'm out here in Vegas myself. Says you've been spending a lot of downtime at the titter with very little luck penetrating panties. Well, I'm telling you right here. Listen, dude, that's a goddamn full circle game. You don't want to be the titter looking for pussy. You want to go to your local bar, find you a fucking soft six, a chubby soft six, and take baby steps onto it, son. Unless you got a endless pocket of coin, you ain't gonna fuck them strippers. They ain't giving it out. You know what I'm saying? Or you got to find the ones that will. You got to key it in. Which ones are, been drinking a little bit. Which of them that probably are hurting and desperate for little greenbacks, a couple shekels. You know what I'm saying? But strip club ain't always the best place to get your ass laid now, son. You just go to your local damn beer joint down there, find you a one-eyed Wanda, and just take her to fucking Pound Town, man. Because if you just go in a strip club spending money, only getting titties in your face and not coming, you just ain't doing it right, old son. Now get with it or get gone. You know what I'm talking about? Be good, my guy.
My guy.
We're live.
The best.
Be good, my guy.
Brian Beesman. What's going on, boys? Happy Wednesday.
Oh, are you drinking a fat
IPA?
tire?
Dude, I've found the holy grail of what I think is a beer.
That's good shit right there.
Dude, I fucking suck them down.
Suck them down like they're a big old throbbing penis.
Sucking on to the dogs. So I'm going to crack one open, a celebratory beer. If I don't say so myself. Don't hurt myself. I took all my energy. And I know I'm using an IPA glass, but I don't drink fucking IPAs. Because I don't pee gay. Beesman does. Yeah.
What is that? Is that just like a pale ale type of deal?
It's amber ale, I think.
And it's fucking delicious.
Just like your ex-girlfriend, Brian. Oh, all the way to the tip.
Yeah. Tippy top. I'm going to try to take my time and drink this, but there's no fucking way. These things go down so good. So cheers, everybody out there in Under the Bus land. Beesman's got his Peter Northfield fucking smoothie. North smoothie with a straw. What are you drinking there, Kurt? You got a Pepsi?
Johnny Utah.
Johnny Utah. Is that an Elysian? Johnny Utah?
It's a pale anal.
Wasn't Johnny Utah the name of the quarterback?
Yep.
Keanu Reeves, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I have one loaded in here.
You know what? I feel like a big asshole. I didn't wash this. I brought it downstairs to show Jeannie and the kids, and I never washed it. But Patty, it's here with me.
I noticed, Jay, you're a top. I'm a bottom.
Yeah, I wonder why. I like it. I like it on top right now.
Kurt's a bottom bitch. That's why.
That's why we go good together, Kurt. I'm on top. You're on the bottom.
That's right.
That's right.
And Patty's in the chat. Thank you, Patty. Caleb was going to do an unboxing tonight, but he is sick, so he can't be here. Maybe next week.
Hopefully.
Right, William Da Silva?
Billy. Big hat Billy.
Wall of Cries wants to know the truth.
Not yet. I gotta wait. I'm gonna wait till see if I do it now or before the show, by the time the 1 hour mark hits, I lose it. And I want to try to keep it together tonight. Okay. Just a little bit.
Did you guys see Brendan's Halloween costume on Tony's show?
How did I not see it?
Did you see it, Beesman?
I did.
I thought he was a foot cake.
Do we have a picture?
Let me see. I'll try to find it.
No, Jay is just lazy. Can't try 55. This was the backdrop when me and Beesman had our not really Halloween show last week.
Yeah.
But
Jay hasn't done his taxes since 2001.
Shh. Oh shit.
So what's new and exciting, boys?
Not much. Obviously, a lot of new and exciting things have happened in the past day or so, but I know we're not really gonna get into details and divide our
Our
great
country.
fans here and our country yeah, any more than it already is. But I have to say something. I have to say something because I've always said on here. No, Kurt, I'm not going to go. Just put me on. No, I don't care what people believe. I care. I care because everybody should have their own opinions and their own beliefs. And, regardless of whether I believe in them or agree with them, it has nothing to do with it. People should be able to think how they want to think, do what they want to do, and nobody fucks with you, right? That's what I'm all about. People, I can disagree and say, whatever, but that's my opinion, whatever. So this morning, and I've never done this. I've never posted anything political. I stay out of that shit. I'll like posts and stuff like that. But as far as like me commenting or stories or whatever, I never do it because I don't want to be that person and whatever. But the fact that for the fucking, I've been hearing shit for so fucking long. This morning I woke up and I was like, you know what? Just fucking one. I'm going to do it. I'm going to fucking do it. And it wasn't, maybe it was, just to maybe, I don't know. Well, I don't know why the fuck I did it, but I thought it was funny as shit what I did. And I'm kind of bummed because I lost a couple subscribers on Instagram.
No.
And I kind of, I don't give a fuck. I don't care if I have one follower and it's Kurt. I could give two shits, but
And Steven.
No, I think Steven follows me more now. He double followed me. So one person that unfollowed me, I was kind of bummed about. He's a fellow guitar player that I've looked up to. I'm not going to mention his name on here.
Who is it?
Who is it? But we've had, I'm not going to say, like, I've never hung out with the guy. I'm just a fan of his music, and he's a great guitar player. And he unfollowed me on there. And I'm like, I've been seeing shit for fucking 8 years. And I haven't unfollowed. Well, I've unfollowed people, but that's because they're being complete assholes and shit like that. But as far as like, people post things like, that's cool. I don't agree with it, but you do, and that's fine, right? I just skip past it. But I'm like, I got unfollowed by some, and we've had like Instagram conversation. Like, for instance, I'll give you an example. He went to a guitar or a music festival, and he was performing there, and Larry Mitchell was one of the people on there as well. So okay. That might be true. But
Jeff Kiesel.
So anyway, like we've chit-chatted a little bit about like Larry and how great of a guitar player and how great of a person, all this shit, right? And he's liked some of my stories, obviously about music. I always like his shit and like thumbs up it or whatever. Like when he releases new music, I'm always like, give him a thumbs up or whatever. And I'm like, he fucking unfollowed me just because of a stupid fucking story, I was kind of bummed about that one.
That's terrible.
Yep.
It really is. It's everyone's entitled to their everyone's entitled to their opinion, right?
Right.
And it's interesting where people can just, shit on other people's opinions, and then God forbid you put something up and then they don't like you. That's pretty sad.
Yeah. I mean, dude, I have very close friends who are on the exact opposite that I am. And we're fine with that, you know?
Yeah.
But I do
it's
one
good
fucking
not
thing.
to. And it's just sad that the lack of tolerance for others, like if you don't agree with them and they have to shun you, it sucks, you know. But that, unfortunately, that's just life, though. So
It kind of that one kind of bummed me out. I'm like, damn, man, you know.
yeah.
Yes, it was Mike Balls. Could you imagine? Jay's mom, my mom, no shit.
This morning, Balls almost unfollowed everyone.
Yeah, I don't know. I just hope everybody can just say, you know what, it is what it is. Whether you agree with it or not, let's fix this shit. Let's stop the division and say, you know what, it is what it is. Fuck it. Here we go.
Absolutely.
Let's all do better.
My opinion is the news feed, the social media feed, everything's been political for the last couple weeks. Let's take 2 hours out of tonight and just break away from it, have fun, laugh.
Let's take 2 hours tonight and go over every detail from last night. No,
who fucking cares?
Fucking cares.
Let's all move on, laugh, cry. Let's all hug. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great show.
You know, a part of me is kind of bummed. Not that I'm upset Beesman's here, but I was kind of bummed because Caleb, there was some doings, some big doings over this past week, and we were going to deep dive into it. Besides the Alex Van Halen book that I finished, and obviously Kurt. I finished the audio version, but there was
you can't even open a 1.5 minute video I sent you, so I'm impressed.
I finally did. I sent it to Beesman too, just so he was in on the shenanigans. But
it was.
Everyone's gonna have to tune in next week if Caleb's back, because he has some funny shit to tell about when he went to the Alex Van Halen book signing, and there's 2 other people there that I guess we have a rift with. So, you know,
especially
what?
Especially Beesman. They got
yeah.
Huge. I just don't give a fuck. Yeah.
Are we done?
We're done.
Yep.
So
all right, well, we real quick, Beesman. I know you have no idea what Bobby D is talking about, but he says, "What did you guys think of the unreleased track?" Well, let's go to Kurt on this, because Kurt knows when that song was done, and yeah, take it away, Kurt.
Take it away now. Yeah. So that track unreleased that Alex released, is that a double negative? If any of you guys listen to Steve Rosen's audio version of the book that he just released 3-4 different times this year, Beansman. Eddie plays that song to Steve Rosen in '96. It was supposed to be for the Twister soundtrack with Sammy.
Great movie. Great movie.
Supposedly it was going to be called Between Us Two. If you guys have heard Sammy talk about that song, he brought it up when they released the last box set, saying they have this finished song, Between Us Two. It's done. It's in the can. They could release it. That's the same song. Fast forward 2 years later, 98, 99, they do the same song with Gary Cherone, and it was supposed to be one of the songs for the second Van Halen 3 album, if that makes sense.
Van Halen 3.5 or 3.5, whatever you want to call it.
And I guess all producers and people in the band said this is Van Halen's Stairway to Heaven. Ed was real proud of it. It just never made it through fruition. But Alex kind of released it as if it was the last thing he worked on with Ed. Maybe they re-recorded it, but the lineage of that song goes all the way back to 96, 99.
And that is very strange because the Gary Cherone version is out there, right?
Yep.
But the Sammy Hagar version is not. What'd you say? We
played it on a couple episodes back.
But the Sammy version is not.
Eddie plays it acoustically on his guitar in that Steve Rosen interview.
Okay,
The
so
big-
but what I'm saying is that obviously Sammy's version maybe was like the vocals and lyrics and melodies probably were scrapped, and then Gary, did what he did.
Yep.
So it's just weird because there's got to be other shit that they've done since then, even if it's just jamming, right?
Right. Will we ever see it in our lifetime? Who knows? Alex is kind of waving that flag like he wants to work on it, and it might come out, but I'm not holding my breath.
Well, that's the one thing about Alex's book and watching some of the interviews he's done talking about that stuff, because Beesman's like, why the fuck did I get on here tonight? So,
Beesman's going to learn.
So
It's fine.
I'm very surprised, and like in a good way, the way Alex is talking about possibly going through and releasing things, because I was thinking, that he doesn't want anything that Eddie and him didn't finish put out there. But Alex is talking about putting things together, completing things, and it's like, wow, that's refreshing to hear, because I was thinking we weren't going to get anything until Wolfgang passes away or something, in fucking 30, 40, 50, 60 years. And we ain't going to be here by then. Maybe Beesman will. But, we'll see what happens.
I agree with you, Jay.
Yep.
About the book. One surprising thing to me, which you wouldn't have seen this or heard this with the audio version because they don't go through the acknowledgments at the end. There's a page and a half of people he thanks.
Mm-hmm.
And he thanks a ton of people. Family members, band managers, Ted Templeman, Don Landy, our good friend Billy Sheehan, like a ton of people, bunch of musicians. He doesn't thank David Lee Roth, doesn't thank Michael Anthony, doesn't thank Sammy Hagar, doesn't thank Gary Sharon.
Wow. Hey, false flag.
I don't know if anyone realized that.
That's very strange.
Let me find it here. Riveting TV, folks.
The way Kurt has his headphones in, it's like he has a neck. His neck is stiff.
If I move, they'll yank out.
I know. You like the yanked.
Yeah. Anyway, I thought that was, I don't want to call it disrespectful. Maybe it was a sign, on how he feels. Because he talked fairly highly of David Lee Roth in that book, but he didn't thank him.
Well, he speaks highly of him, but also jabs the shit out of him. Yeah. The one he doesn't take a shot at is Mike.
Yeah. Other than his thin bass playing.
Yeah, it's true.
Did you get to the part where he was talking about how Dave had to stick his face in the camera every time they were shooting a video?
Yeah. Could you imagine Brian being in a band with somebody and like every shot, like, because if anybody's ever filmed like a music video, they'll do like, they'll have the song playing and they'll have cameras set up on the full band, right?
Yep.
And they'll do multiple performances of the full band, and then they'll do multiple performances of individual band members, right? And then maybe they'll do two people on the screen. They do a whole litany of fucking different angles and different whatevers. But could you imagine being in a band and doing like individual shots
of the drum
on the drum, and the fucking singer's fucking, just poking his head in like whenever Roth, according to Alex, in like the jump video, and then the jump video too, but
and
like
what was the one they did in Fair Warning?
Yeah, what one was that? Whatever it was.
Yeah,
he just couldn't keep his fucking. He had to get in everybody else's shot.
Like they're not going to show his face enough times in 3 minutes.
You're the lead singer. You're the main focus anyway. You fucking idiot.
David Lee Roth is a moron, so.
Well, he's just an egomaniac.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. That's what Alex called him, an egomaniac.
Mm-hmm. And it's true. But yeah, the Panama, everything, all the stuff you see, You know, there's one. Remember even the jump video when Eddie's playing, he's smiling, and Dave jump, and he fucking pulls his head back out, and Eddie's just smiling like this motherfucker.
Yeah. It goes back to during his solo career, partway through, I think the second or third tour, where he had tape on the stage, and none of the band members were allowed to cross that line, middle of the stage. I mean, get the fuck out of here.
Can you imagine that shit? Anyway,
I thought the book was. I haven't read it yet. It's on my to-do list. But I thought the book from was only up to a certain point. Is that correct?
84.
Yep.
So, but he does talk about Sammy. Is that right?
he mentions his name a couple times. He mentions is that with like Ted Templeman and Don Landy discussing privately when they did the first Van Halen record, because Dave, according to them, when they did like the demos and stuff like that, and like pre-production, I guess he wasn't really cutting the mustard.
Mm-hmm.
And but to Roth's credit, I think he knew that. Maybe they told him that you got to fucking do something. And maybe a lot of it is like if a musician gets in a room with a producer, they know like I'm not fucking doing good here. So he went, and I forget how long he spent like really like getting vocal lessons and
he took a quarter of singing classes at Pasadena College.
Yeah. So to his credit, he fucking busted his ass, So,
but
What does
all
that
in all,
do
Brian,
with,
the book was kind of a letdown, in my opinion. I'll let it out here tonight. But a lot of it was a review. Alex quoted hundreds of articles that we've read thousands of times in the past, from magazines to books that have recently come out the last 2 or 3 years. There was a few small nuggets of things we hadn't heard, but I would say most of the book was based around Alex's dad and Eddie, which is totally fine. Like
look,
Alex has.
Hold on, look. My mom said it looks like I'm wearing David Lee Roth's pants.
Oh, there you go. Get your hand there.
On my Cavaricis. Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's fine.
Thanks, Mom.
It was a letdown.
Pleasuring yourself.
All these Van Halen fans are like, "Oh, this is what we've been waiting for, and this is going to be the tell-all book, and he's going to let it all out on the line, and we've been waiting for this for years." I'll probably never read it again if that makes sense. Like, because there's a lot of books that I'll go back and reference or read again or listen to again. Once you heard it, it was just Alex telling a story that we already knew. I guess that's a way to put it.
Well, in the way he goes from like album to album, like there are a few kind of like stories in there about like maybe some shenanigans at a hotel room or whatever, but there's not enough of them. Like there's a lot of stuff that you're like, you just went from this, like there's not that story that nobody's ever heard that you and Eddie did this. Like he mentions the trying to set the tire on fire one. That's in Van Halen Unleashed.
Yep.
There's a bunch of stuff that like like you said, we've already heard before. We want to hear some new shit.
He skipped past the Fair Warning and Diver Down tour completely. Didn't even say anything about it.
Yeah.
But
again, the amount of drugs and alcohol, because Kurt, I was telling you, and Brian, you already know this. I mean, I drank very little when we toured. I didn't do any drugs. And if I wrote a book on that short period of how many years it was, I would need help. You know what I mean? And I wasn't like passed out anywhere. But then again, I mean, I really wasn't doing anything crazy like those guys were back then. But still, I get it. Sometimes shit just flashes before you and you don't really, enjoy the moment.
Yeah.
Can't Try 55 says it. Al probably doesn't remember half of it.
No, I don't think he did. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to hear Caleb's opinion on the book and Caleb's experience with the live, whatever the hell they did. But I watched that too, and I didn't think anything was really riveting. It's probably cool to see Alex up on stage talking because, we don't see a lot of Alex. But one thing I want to say, Jay, a lot of Van Halen fans are like, oh, it's so good to hear from Alex. And finally we get to hear Alex's side. My opinion is Alex was kind of the second man in charge whenever they did interviews. He was like the outspoken one, Think of Unleashed and all those interviews they did in 96 after the whole Dave thing with MTV. Alex was like the forefront of all those interviews because Ed was kind of the shy, quiet guy. And I thought Alex was always the one talking.
Well, when it's the group, when it's the four of them sitting there, it was obviously Sammy and Eddie because they were at the time. I mean, they were butt buddies. Like you couldn't separate the two of them. And when they would kind of get a little crazy and go off, like not off like off camera, but just like get a little too whatever, Alex would kind of like, I don't want to say bring it back to a little bit of more seriousness, but he would kind of like rein them in a little bit and like speak right to the interviewer and kind of like try to hone in on what Eddie and Sammy were talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway.
Do you think you'll do another book and go with the Sammy era?
That's what I was thinking before I listened to it, Brian. I was thinking the same thing, like, oh, well, that makes total sense. You put this out because nobody wants a 700-page paperweight, right, Kurt?
Exactly.
You can't, if you have too much shit in a book, I mean, it just gets watered down and becomes too long. So that's what I was thinking too. I'm like, well, this is perfect. He ends after 84. And then now you do the Sammy and to now book or something like that. But the way the book ends, it seems like to me what I heard is that was it. That's him. That's the book.
I would agree.
Cameron Brown, my man.
Hey,
What's up, Sammy?
And he said in the book, possibly this Van Halen story, the family coming over from Holland and the band going up through the ranks is possibly going to be a movie. Maybe he did this book to help push that movie along. But I'm with you, Jay. I don't think there's going to be a second book. I mean, is Alex even going to be with us in the next 5 years? Hate to say it, but
Yeah. I mean, Whoa, I'm getting serious, Echo. You hear that?
I did.
Holy shit!
It's that new internet you got going on.
Yeah, right.
Shit. So, anyone in the chat, did you read the book? What'd you think of it?
Did you listen to it, Kurt, or did you read it?
I read it and then I listened to it and read it at the same time.
What?
Did I give you that idea?
I think you did. And Jerry Leica, who's also in here, gave me that idea. So when I went to Cabo, I listened to it and read along while he was narrating it.
Were there any mistakes?
Not different from the audio, but there were a ton of mistakes, like factual wise in the book.
Isn't that crazy? The actual source is telling you, and it's not true.
Yeah, he said that Eddie was 6 when they moved to the United States, and he was 7. I know that's a small thing, but
did you lose your mind on the airplane?
He's 7. God damn it!
Can you believe this? Land this thing,
sir. We're gonna have to restrain you.
Yeah.
Even the pictures, Lewis. One of them wasn't even the picture of the Whiskey A Go-Go that he put in there from 76 was made in 2005.
What?
This.
Oh, so yeah, the audio version didn't come with that.
Yeah, it says right here when it was made. Someone made it for a promo, and he put it in as if it was a flyer they made.
I wonder if that's his fault, or if that's the editor or whoever compiled all the flyers and shit like that.
Well, the lady that wrote the book didn't even know who Van Halen was before she started this process.
Come again?
The lady who wrote this book.
Are
What's her
you
name?
fucking serious?
Yeah. What's her name? Averill something, whatever. She'd never heard of Van Halen before. She had to
Abe Roman?
she had to like
Abe Roman.
she had to do a bunch of research on the internet and listen to their music.
Why the fuck? Dude, you got to find some like Van Halen historian
Yep.
to get in there with you.
Yep.
Holy shit. Oh yeah, what's Robbie Stingle last night when he was in when he was in Ryan's chat last night was saying how Alex got shit wrong.
Yeah, he said he had reflectors on the back of the Frankie in 77, 78 in the club days when he was white and black.
Drummers don't know shit about fucking guitars, man.
Yeah,
Let's be fucking honest.
Look at Jimmy. He hasn't changed strings on that Ibanez since.
Yeah. Okay, I give him a goddamn guitar and the strings are brown. Fucking rust. They're fine. They're fine.
Mitch Heyman, Steve Rosen wouldn't be, in my opinion, a good option. I read his book, and all he could talk about was himself in that book.
Himself.
Right? Biter.
The Nibbler. Nibbler's here.
The Johnny Bean thought about writing that book before Al.
He did. This is true.
Oh man.
He posted it on MySpace.
So you're a little disappointed in the book, Kurt?
No, I'm glad it came out. I enjoyed it. But yes, it was a letdown. So.
Okay. What about
I'm
you,
the
Jay?
biggest fan there is. And
it's a good question.
Yeah.
I enjoyed listening to it, but they're like, I'm a bigger Van Halen fan than I am a Rush fan. Okay. Not saying I'm still a huge Rush fan, but if I had to know everything about a band, Van Halen would be at the top of that list. And when I listened to Geddy Lee's book, and I've talked about this before, there's so much shit in there that you're like, what? Oh, so many things I had no idea about them. And there's stories in there. They mention people that you have no idea who they are, certain things that have happened. And I was like, I couldn't wait to listen more and more to Geddy Lee describe things and talk about things. And this one, of course, I was glad to hear Alex Van Halen talk about shit, but I was never like the edge of my seat, the edge of the toilet seat, like, oh my God, this is the shit. You know?
Yeah.
There was none of those moments where like, what? So it was still cool.
Noel Monk's book, Running with the Devil, I think's one of the best. Also, the Chris Gill Eruptions Conversations with Eddie Van Halen was good. And I like the Ted Templeman, Platinum producer from Greg Runoff. That's another good one. Not all Van Halen, but the stuff that is Van Halen was very interesting and stuff us nerds want to know about, the recording process.
Yeah, there's not many recording things that Alex really touches on. He kind of hazes over shit. I mean, the first album when he mentions that Ted wanted him to remove like the bottom heads from his toms and take the front head off the bass drum, like he was just like,
put a pillow in it.
Yeah, and he disagreed with him, wholeheartedly about shit like that. But as far as other things, he doesn't go deep into the 1984 recording with the drums. He mentions he used an electronic drum kit.
I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah, he doesn't mention because the rumor, according to Ted Templeman says it, right? They recorded the cymbals separately
because there wasn't enough room for a full.
There wasn't enough room. Like you'd think Alex would have touched on that and said, maybe I can't see it being simple for a drummer to record, the shells first, regardless whether you're using all electronic toms and kick drum and a real snare, and then having to overdub the cymbals. Does that mean the hi-hat and the ride too? Because there's some shit in there that he's doing with the hi-hat and the ride that like you have to almost play them together to make it sound natural.
Right.
So I would have loved for him to explain that whole process. Maybe he wanted to record the drums at a real studio. Hey, let's record the drums at Sunset. Then we'll come back and do no, there was none of that. There wasn't any,
What were your thoughts where he said, "You're never going to hear me play acoustic drums. They're always electronic.
Oh,
When
yeah.
I play
Going through
live,
a microphone.
going through a microphone, a PA, and same within a studio." He was like trying to sell himself.
Justify
Yeah.
electronic drums. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Right when I was reading that, I'm like, "Oh, Jay's gonna shit his pants when he sees
that was
this."
one of those moments where I was like, did I just hear him say what I thought I heard him say? Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I don't know. It'll be interesting to hear Caleb's opinion of it.
yeah, but he mentions all the books that he as quoted from this book, whereas there's other ones he just says from an interview or from a whatever. And I think he's referring to the Chris Gill book, correct?
Yeah.
That he kind of takes things out of but doesn't give credit for.
Yep.
Real quick, we have
with Chris Gill through
a
Instagram.
message from Adam Roach. He says, "Hi guys, I just had an interesting interview with Chris Gill coming out in 40 minutes about the unfinished track."
Well, how about make it an hour and 20 minutes? and we'll send everybody over there, Adam.
Yeah. I'm sure Chris is going to tell you all the same stuff that I said earlier in the show, because some of that information I got from Chris.
Well, I knew all about this book from Chris Gill on the Van Halen Bros,
AKA Van Halen Bros, AKA the Panty Raiders.
Panty Raiders. And my phone was blowing up, and I read all about it from him. So I knew before you guys even read the book, because I read his message via the comments. So thank you, Chris Gill.
Oh, man.
Steve Brand, the man.
What's happening?
Man, this fucking guy rips.
Steve Brand, how many Ibanez's do you have?
Hold on, don't get me too excited on here.
Yeah.
You'll make me play guitar again.
I have 6 Ibanez's, 7 Ibanez's. How many do you have, Jay?
I think 4. I know that's a low number. No, 5 actually, but I'm trying to sell one. Steve, are you maybe I'll ask Steve. Steve, you interested in any of the what happened? What did I miss?
He has over 50.
50 plus. You fuck.
Damn.
Steve, do you have any
universes?
You guys, here comes the sales pitch.
Yeah. No, dude, I really don't want to put it on reverb, man. And Jeannie's like, are you going to sell it or are you going to fucking shove it up your ass? What are you doing with it?
You're going to cry all over it.
Yeah, you're going to cry. You're going to bawl all over it or you're going to sell it? She's like, you really don't want to sell it, do you? I'm like, I mean, I don't, but I kind of, I need to. So.
Why that one? Why are you going to sell that one particularly?
Out of all the 6 strings I have,
yeah,
that's the last one I would pick up. And
Really?
not because I don't like it, just because it's so different. I mean, dude, I only have 2 Ibanez 6 strings.
Yeah, that desert yellow one.
Yeah, I have the gem and I have the Satch. Now, I will tell you this. If you were to play them acoustically and plug them in and record them, the Satch sounds better. And what did it say? Oh, hell yeah. 87 power. What the fuck is that? ITC?
Itty titty committee.
That's before he was endorsed with Ibanez, wasn't it? Or am I wrong? Yeah, it had to be. Well, let me know if you want a Muscle Car Orange 2016 JS. Anyway, so I had to choose between the gem and the Satch, just because of how my hand fits the neck. It's just I prefer the flatter radius.
Similar to his dong. Just
yes.
Fits nice. Fits nice. 50. Brand, do you have any universes, any 7 strings?
I can answer that one for you.
What?
Probably none.
Why not?
I've never seen him play him.
Shit. I mean, you got 50 Ibanez. I would hope one of them is at least a 7-string universe, right?
Shit.
Somebody will have to record that. You could drop.
There we go. Steve, you got to bring it out. You got to bring it out, bud.
Can you hear that?
This is such a crock of shit.
Yes. Kurt, who makes the Johnny Utah beer?
Shit.
Georgetown Beer. Georgetown Brewery, Seattle, Washington.
Okay.
Home of the 4 and 5 Seahawks.
RG7 421. Get that fuck. Sell those shits. Get a 7.6, right? 7.620. And then he's got the UV7. Yeah. Fucking 8-string. Dude, I tried playing an 8-string one time. Fucking, it felt like a goddamn goalie pad. The neck was so big on it.
You have to grow your fingernails out to hit all the strings.
You gotta borrow Paul Gilbert's fucking left hand to play that shit. Ah. I don't have like small hands either. Like, but the 8-string was just like, it felt like a completely different, instrument.
Yeah. Your cock's a dangler too.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Billy got his first 550 a couple months ago. Good shit.
That's my boy. What's up, Billy De Silva? He still needs a picture of his avatar with one of those monster hats that
I know.
We made one.
We did. I forget where it is. Actually, I might have it. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it real fast.
Steve had the first 2 universes in the United Kingdom.
What?
He was also the first one to break the hymen.
Hymen.
In the UK.
I think I deleted the folder with all that shit in there.
UK. Does that constitute Wales? Is he in Wales or is he in England? It's Britain to me, motherfucker.
Remember we were talking about
yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that folder anymore. Damn it. Oh well.
Jay has to clean out his hard drive frequently.
Yeah. Yep.
He keeps all the Bang Bros and the Jackknife videos in there.
Jackknife? What's that?
Check it out when we're done.
I'll check it out right now. Jackknife?
It's where you grab your knee up your chest.
It's like the can opener?
Mid-stroke.
Is this like a website?
Yeah.
It's a move.
It's a move? Hold on.
He was also the dude who rang the air raid siren during World War II. Oh, it's too funny.
Jackknife position?
Yeah, that's it. I performed it last night.
Oh shit!
At 12:44.
All alone. Texas Jackknife. Is that
Jason Lee prefers the pile driver.
Hold on, the Texas Jackknife is the male lays on his left side. Why the left side? Woman or other male on his or her back. They are at a 90-degree angle of each other. The female or other male can either put both his legs on top of the male on his side, or they can pull their legs over his, hers.
Can you show the photo?
Yeah. Can you show the photo or can you perform it for us?
Hold on, wait. There's no photo.
John
It's just,
Shane's favorite move is the night shifter.
Hold on.
Mm.
The
Angry
there's
pirate.
the butter. There's one called the butter churner. The pretzel. The spider.
The pepper grinder.
The spork. The snow angel. Oh my God. You got to see the snow angel.
You ever see the crucifixion?
Can we show these? This is on Yahoo Life. We can show them. All right.
Yeah,
hold
As
on.
long as there's not any dongs, you're fine.
My parents
Only-
are watching. Let's see if they've tried any of these in their heyday.
Renus's favorite is the Alabama Hot Pocket.
All right. Let's see.
Whoa. Men's Health.
Whoa.
There's the X position.
That's fine. This is fine.
Yeah, the X
We've
position.
shown worse on Saturday Night Live.
There's the butter churner.
Oh, I thought okay.
It's also called this. That's also called the spina bifida.
Yeah, it's also
That's
called.
Tony.
She
That's
needs a neck
Tony's
brace.
favorite position because he's 6 inches from the feet. From his face.
Hey, fucking brings a girl home for the first time. Hey, can we put you in the butter churner?
Churner.
You gotta take your socks off.
In North Carolina, they call this country cock.
The pretzel. There's the spider. That might be
false flag.
False Flag's favorite. He invented that one. The spider. You might want to watch that. It's liable to bite. The spork. There it is. There's the snow angel.
Oh, Jesus.
How the hell is that going in at that angle?
But she's eating your asshole. That's why.
Is that why? Well, no. It says this is basically missionary position with an upside down twist.
What's he have it in her belly button?
Yeah, right. Have your partner lie on their back while you straddle them facing away. Have them lift their legs and wrap them around your back to elevate their pelvis so you can enter them. How? I'm trying to standing wheelbarrow.
Oh, yeah. That's my dad's favorite position.
Is that how he got you to do lawn work when you were young?
That's how.
Hey, bring this
That's
wheelbarrow.
how
Dad, we don't
Colt
have a
was
wheelbarrow. Yeah, Dad, we don't have a wheelbarrow. Get over here. I'll show you.
Oh, God.
Now pretend, get down and do push-ups. I'm going to pick your legs up from behind you.
That's how Colt was conceived.
North Lumber.
The Swiss Ball Blitz.
The Swiss Ball Blitz.
That one looks cool. The waterfall. Looks like he's dead. I've been shot.
Cross buttocks.
Cross buttocks.
This is Quentin James' favorite move.
I thought that was the Dungeness crab. That's what I call it.
That should be the Jesus Christ pose right there. Or something. The McDonald. This is when they Jesus Christ.
The golden arches.
Yeah.
That's when two guys pee on a female.
Ew. Tabletop.
I thought the Eiffel Tower.
The David Copperfield.
Leo, what's this one? What the fuck? Why is it the David Copperfield? The valedictorian. All right. Reverse. All right. These are getting a little boring as we go on here.
Oh, hey now.
69, dudes.
Wow.
Houdini.
The dildo corn. What?
The dildicorn.
Whoa.
It's a very mythical creature.
The
You don't remember the dildicorn?
I don't know. Do I?
Yeah, it's like the little midget that he puts the dildo on his head and he runs like head first.
Oh,
into the-
yeah. I gotta get another beer. I'll be right back.
That's Ben
And
Tom's
dildo.
favorite movie.
Favorite move? I'll be right back.
Oh man. Also,
You never thought you'd be looking at that tonight, did you?
No, I didn't know your dad's favorite move was the.
Get over here. Let me show you how it's done.
That's fucking hilarious.
The Ed DeBrildo.
The Brildicorn. Imagine, I bet the Brildo is like super kinky. You know, he's got some like tassels on, puts the dildicorn on,
It's wearing
gets all into it.
diver flippers.
Did you ever see the crucifix?
No.
It's like a girl, it's just like with 3 guys. He's like, you know, it's like Jesus. That
Terrible.
it's terrible. I didn't make that up.
David Copperfield. Brian, do you want to say hi to everyone in the chat?
No, fuck them. Yeah, of course. Yeah, sounds good. Let me do a quick roll call. Say what's up to everyone. Shay went downstairs to talk to Jeannie about the Houdini.
Yep. He's texting her
All right.
photos.
So, first, happy
Jay,
Wednesday, everyone.
I'm gonna come out with a beer called the Flat Tire. Because of my laugh. All right, go ahead,
Okay.
Brian. Sorry.
Oh, no, it's all good. All right, so our boy R2 R3 Locking Nut is in attendance. What's going on, R2?
He does have a pizza cutter, so watch out.
He does. He has a Sawzall. R2, what's going on? Blue Mox, my boy here. He's here. The Pinkle, the one and only Renus is in attendance. Everyone say hi to Renus. Cheeks.
People here tonight.
Have a good night, Cheeks. Talk to you later, smooches.
See you, buddy.
Bit.
John DeShane, straight from the Far East. Good to see you. Yostinator's here. My boy Jason Lee from Mallrats. He's in attendance. Snoochie Boochies.
69, dude.
My man, All Dave. I love All Dave. He sends me text messages and he'll say, he's like, you know, make Friday your bitch. Like, super, super positive. I love
Hold on, Brian. Jay, do you see All Dave All Night's avatar? That's Randy Price's doppelganger. He ran into him at a Waffle House.
It looks like Randy sitting there. And so that's his avatar.
Oh, yeah.
That's great.
Shit.
We have Honky Tonk Man. Hellstorm is in attendance. It's gone.
Honky-tonk man.
Bobby D. I don't know what the fuck that avatar is. Is that from Dungeons and Dragons? Jimmy, are you watching?
That's a dwarf from Lord of the Flies.
What is it?
Lord
Is
of
that
the
Gimli?
Yeah.
Son of Gloin? Yeah, okay.
Jimmy Gibbler.
Kimmy Gibbler. Kimmy Gobbler.
Our friend, your friend, everyone's friend, Ryan. Oh, you wait 1-2. Ryan, good to see you. Good to see you back last night too.
Did Ryan have an unboxing?
Did he? I don't know. I don't think he opened up live. Did you have an unboxing?
Yeah, because it was addressed to me.
Yeah.
You funky bastard.
Do you have the note?
Oh.
It's in the other room.
Find it.
Yeah.
Yostinator's here. I don't know if I said it. Zach Thongakis is here. Love Zach Thong. Also, let's take a quick second. The man, the myth, the legend, the icon, Chuck Verde. Love Chuck Verde. Chuck is the man. I just wanted to say,
love dogs.
Every time he's on, he's so positive, and he's fucking gross at the guitar. So, Chuck Verde, love you, man. It's great to have you a part of this community. You're the man. I don't know. Did I miss anyone? Obviously, we talked about Steve Brand. I'm going a little too long. Oh, Mojowski's here.
Mikey.
Mikey,
Mikey Mojo.
Mojowski, I have a hat that I sent you, and it's back in my office because I got returned. Because I don't think mail is sent to Mikey Mojo, so I probably need to make sure I send.
And I'm an asshole for fucking yeah. I'm an asshole. Brian Beesman. Oh, what are you doing that for? Now you got to pay fucking $30 for shipping.
this motherfucker. All right.
Mikey's
and
wife went
anyone
to the box, and she's like, "There ain't no Mikey Mojo here. What the fuck are you talking about?"
You know what it is? If the postman Beesman, the postman didn't read it like
This. That's
Yeah.
why. If he would have fucking had this and he read it, Mikey Mojo. Oh, I know what the fuck that is. Shit.
I don't know where that's going.
and anyone else is here, and I know there's some people lurking in the background. So thank you again for taking time on your Wednesday to come hang out with us. So thank you.
Wednesday.
Oh, and I saw my mom too. Hey, what's up, Mom? I hope you enjoyed all the sexual positions. I don't know if you heard, but Kurt's dad's favorite position, but we'll talk about that later. So, what else is going on, Jay? Anything else you want to talk about? Because there's something that Kurt and I need to get into shortly, which I think will be a lot of fun. But Jay, what about you? What's going on?
Sorry, I'm checking the Blackhawks Red Wings score. Hawks are losing 3-1 in the third.
The black
Anyway.
web.
The dark how do you even get to the dark web? Does anybody know about that shit?
Let's try it.
No. Not trying that shit. I know somebody in the chat has to know about the dark web and how to get to it. But I don't even want to fucking try it.
Black Salami, put a link in the chat. We'll approve it.
Well, I think you should probably have like a VPN, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're gonna go on some shit like that.
And I forgot we have Andy Carson. Love Andy.
I could use my works VPN and do it. That'd be
Imagine
smart.
you go to your fucking work computer, going to some shit like that. Ask Jared from the Subway. Is he still in jail?
Yeah.
Footlongs all day.
Oh, they're probably fucking greasing his cheeks, man. Extra mayo, Jared?
Yeah. Old cut combo. Here it comes.
Foot long. Who got the foot long?
Oh man.
Just lining up for fucking Subway boy.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's got to be the worst, man. Could you imagine being like getting accused and arrested and sent to jail for something that you did not do, and like prison for something that you didn't do, and getting fucked?
But he did do it though.
No, I'm not saying him. I'm saying, like you. All of a sudden, the cops show up. Kurt's not. Oh, I almost said your last name, Kurt. And you're like,
Kurt Hennig.
Kurt
Time to
Hennig?
go to prison.
Time to go to prison, penitentiary, as whatchamacallit would say. Oh, Jeannie has a VPN, huh? I wonder what you're doing with that. It's probably yeah, I know, right? What the fuck? Yeah, I don't want to go on there.
Go on there and order an organ. Play some
her
music.
work VPN. I'm not going on the fucking dark web. You crazy? You crazy?
If I ever want to do anything shady, I go to the Discord and do it. There, I can't trace it.
The Discord.
Not the Johnny's Discord.
Yep. Snake dick skin.
Nice.
Fat tire's good, man.
Dude, I only had two. There was 3 left. I had one earlier today when I was outside and Ellie was riding her bike. And then I only had 2 left. And I'm like, I'm trying to savor it, but I'm sucking the shit out of it.
Yeah. Keith Campbell used to throw down like 17 of those when he was on Tony's show.
Oh, he digs Fat Tire too?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Keith.
Keith the man. He's the one who should have wrote the book for Alex. Fucking historian.
It's true. He's got some tight abs, by the way. Just want everyone to know that.
Belgium. I don't even know what the fuck.
Belgium ale.
Belgium ale.
It's this shit I don't give a fuck about. I don't know if you can read that. Made with premium ingredients, this bright and balanced beer is brewed to be easy drinking and easy on the planet. Carbon neutral. I don't give a fuck.
It's a glass bottle. Go throw it out your window.
Yeah. I don't give a
Smash it
fuck.
on the ground.
I don't care if you have to pollute the goddamn atmosphere to produce this shit. That's how good it is.
Put an Elsinore Brewery sticker on that thing.
Elsinore Brewery. You know, for all this, I love fucking Strange. Brian, you've seen Strange Brew, right?
Mhm.
They ever released like
Outtakes.
No. Yeah, I wish, but I wish that it'd be cool if they like released, you know, maybe like Molson, like a Canadian. Is Molson a Canadian beer company? Probably,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Mhm.
If
John
they
Shane.
came out, if they like made a deal or something with whoever owns the Elsinore, you know, probably the writers or whatever, you know, it came out with like a limited edition, you know, Elsinore beer. That would have been cool as shit.
Hell yeah.
24.
24.
Yes, 24 Elsinore beers, please. All right, go ahead and talk about what you guys were going to.
Well, before I talk about it, what's the temperature today down in your neck of the woods, Jay?
It was 80.
It's fucking
And humid.
82 here in Connecticut. Global warming is fucking amazing. Like the fossil fuel pit in my backyard that I'm just contributing to the atmosphere. You're welcome, everyone, because it's 82.
44.
I have the AC on right now in the house.
So do
I
I.
don't even, but it's fucking November in New England.
It happens.
It does.
It's 40 here right now. Bastards.
40?
Yeah.
Damn.
High of 44 today. M
Come for a
titties.
visit, Kurt.
it was
Titties.
it was a high of
44 and titties.
Okay. So
I don't know what I would do with 44 M titties. Not me having them. I'm saying if they were like, you know, in my
In your
face.
face?
I don't know.
I'd make her do the wheelbarrow.
I'd put hands up. Like just
Yeah.
fucking do them lay on your tits. I just can't see them feeling like tits at all.
they're not.
Like, what do you have? Sandbags in your chest? Like, I just can't.
Sand.
I don't know.
Feels like a
Fucking-
bag of sand.
Man. Anyway,
All right. So one of Kurt's and mine favorite pastime is I'll just give an example. So it was last week, right? It was last week or 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Kurt sends me a message. He sends me a link to a show on YouTube, and he's like,
there you
"Get
go.
in here."
We were
So
texting on Friday night, first of all.
So Kurt and I will hop into shows and just start like riffing off each other. We just try to keep one-upping each other. These people who are like doing a show just keep watching the ignorance flowing from us. Like we don't say anything too crazy or over the top. It's just absurdly stupid, and it's definitely one of my favorite things to do. Because Kurt
It's
and I will be.
It's usually not someone we know. It's just a
Well,
live.
just some random Okay, that's what I was going to ask. Like, what?
So I sent Brian this link. These guys were talking about Halloween. So I'm like, oh, I'm jumping in here. You got to get in here because I'm going to, you know. So I send Brian the link and I get in there and I said, do any of you guys have fall or Halloween candles? And it's 4 dudes that haven't had sex since they were born. Like,
And then two more, and then you two came in and it was 6.
so I don't even know what the platform of the show is, but like they had like one guy had a bunch of action figures behind him. So he probably sees these guitars and probably thinks, oh, that guy's a loser.
Yeah. That's
So anyway,
exactly-
he's like, this Kurt 5150 wants to know if any of you guys have fall candles. What the hell's a fall candle? So then one guy's talking about fall candles. One guy gets up and goes and grabs all the candles out of his house and starts reading them off on the show. And then Brian's throwing out all these fucking sexual innuendos, and these guys are laughing. It was pretty funny.
Oh, it's great. I pulled it up just to like. There's a few things that's pretty amusing. So, one thing I said, this guy, his name's Kent Poole. He collects.
Is he related to Richard?
Yeah.
I said I had my first Caucasian during Halloween Havoc 1998 when the Stinger entered the ring. It's just like, and it just makes no sense. It's so dumb. And I can see Kurt's laughing, and he's like, "Oh, it's so good." Kurt
Abstinence bros.
Kurt talks about this one guy named Gimpy. He says Gimpy gives me the feels.
Yeah. So then they start talking about Halloween decorations and asking the chat what they have in their house. I said, I have one decoration, but I keep it up year round. I said it's a skeleton of Kimmy Gibbler. And they start laughing. They're like, a skeleton? How do you know if it's Kimmy Gibbler?
Yeah, it's good. Then one I wrote, Curtis has a Rocky Dennis action figure, which performs cunnilingus on the Cher doll. True story.
All right, so let me ask you a question then. Why don't we do this
live?
Because if we do it to Johnny's channel, for instance, it'll get flagged and it'll get taken down. But if we're doing it to where on the Abstinence Bros, where there's 4 people, no one's gonna fucking know. Right?
Yeah, there's like 15 people watching. And Brian and I completely derailed their show. Like they had a list of topics and we just like derailed it. And one guy had this huge mustache. It was like
like Raleigh, not a Raleigh, it was the handlebar mustache.
Yeah, but it was like big. And what'd you say, Brian, about his mustache?
I don't remember.
You called
Brian,
him some
no, yeah, you do.
Mike?
Brian screenshots all this shit to like read it in the bathroom and make himself laugh. Look what I did.
Brian Beesman.
Brian has this sound effect programmed into all the work phones at the office when the fucking phone rings.
Brian Beesman. Brian Beesman.
It does that until Lewis answers the phone.
Would someone answer that fucking phone?
Brian Beesman.
So there was one guy on the show named Jesse. And I wrote, just mere, does Jesse look like Kevin Owens combined with Johnny Sins? I love it. And that guy fucking didn't move. Remember? He was pissed. Yeah. He was not feeling that. That shit was great.
Does Johnny Sins have a mustache?
No, but this guy looks nothing like Johnny Sins. He looks like a piece of shit.
Like Kevin Owens?
He looks like Kevin Owens, though. I'll send you the picture. But I don't like. So Kurt and I are in there. We actually take over the show, and
they're trying to be serious. You can see them reading our comments, and like half of them are laughing. It's pretty good.
Probably happy to have you guys
are crying. Like I'm crying. I had tears rolling down my face, and I'm sitting Kurt, and Kurt's like talking to Steph, and she's like, "Why are you crying? Like, what's going on?" I don't. Kurt and I do this pretty frequently. It's definitely one of our favorite pastimes. So we should do this live. It would be pretty amusing.
Yeah,
yeah, that would be good.
Yeah.
So anyway, I just wanted to share.
What was the name of their channel, Brian?
Oh, I subscribed.
You should put it in the chat and tell everyone to say Boner Jams sent me.
Dude, if they're live now, we're fucking going.
They're not live now. It's called Let's Go Off World Podcast.
And they're on Friday nights.
They're on Friday nights. They have 362 subs.
All right.
And the one dude looks like Kevin Owens. Let's see. There's a lot of no sex activity going on in the channel, but hey, it's definitely great.
People probably think the same thing when they watch us, so you know.
That is true.
Tit for tat.
They're like, this guy looks like Corky from Life Goes On. So yeah, everyone should go check it out. It's pretty amusing. And on Friday, if you're bored, Kurt and I will hop in there. Jay's more than welcome. It's it'll be good.
A lot of dry humping.
That's true.
Under the bus declaring war. No.
No, we're just having fun.
Yeah, shit like that's harmless fun, right?
Yeah, it's harmless fun.
I mean, if we had anybody coming in here, You know, like it'd be funny. Wouldn't give a fuck.
Where's Brian and I?
You have to
You've
feel like
been-
halfway through the
You've been
show.
removed. You've been removed from it. That dude has
No.
a dope ass mustache. What are you talking about, Beesman?
No, it was great.
That guy in the middle? That looks like
Yeah.
a fake mustache. That looks like one of those ones you stick on.
And then Sean, I said, "Is that an NWO shirt?"
Yo, look, you got Groucho Marx in the middle, man.
Okay,
Doesn't the
here's
guy in the top right look like Kevin
Here-
Owens though?
Kevin Owens and like, yeah.
here's Boner Jams right here.
There he is.
Kurt's fall candles smell like Johnny Bean's 4-day
You see
old
him laugh?
boxers and cinnamon apple crisps.
Yeah, this guy Jesse didn't like Brian's comments.
No, he fucking hated me.
Well, you know what? There's 5 of them on there. You're bound to have one of them that wants to, you know, doesn't want to be distracted. And some people don't like not being in control of like what they're doing on here, and they take it too seriously, right? Where we're like, you know, if somebody brings up something in like this, is anybody mad that that's in the chat? No, it's fucking funny. Johnny Bean's asshole. That is the Groucho fucking mustache.
Dude, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun going to other chats and just saying stupid shit. We've done that
Wait,
several times.
When you guys shave, did you ever like maybe you go a couple weeks without shaving and you go shave and you like do something stupid into your fucking beard just
Every
to
time.
to see how much of an asshole you look like?
Every time.
Mhm.
Yep. If you're gonna
I would
shave it
do it.
off, you might as well make fun of yourself for 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Jeannie, come on. What do you think? Should I rock this?
A big long flavor saver.
Yeah. Where you just shave the mustache out and you leave everything else. You ever do that?
Yeah. Or where it connects.
Yep. Fucking handlebar.
Yep.
Shit. Oh my god, Ben. You know,
There's times
Way
I'm
to-
lazy and
way
I'll
to-
shave.
way
I'll
to-
do half my face.
way to fucking ruin a fucking a beard or a mustache style. You know what I mean? Nobody can rock that shit. It's
Yeah, that's
ruined.
what- 2 people did it. Him and
Michael
Charlie.
Jordan. Michael Jordan.
He did it?
Yeah, remember there was a Hanes commercial where he's on like an airplane or something. And he's got the fucking Hitler stash.
Charlie
he-
Chap.
And Charlie Chaplin?
I don't know what his name is. I wasn't born in the 40s.
He was before then, wasn't it?
No, I think it was before that. 20s, 30s.
Yeah.
Tony says the best way to hide gray hair is to shave often. I got it right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking Gandalf the Gray.
Looks like I'm missing a patch here, but it's fucking gray. Look at it. Gandalf the gay.
My old career, 19 years, you had to have a clean shaven face.
You work for the Yankees?
Yeah, right.
Exactly. Speaking of Hitler. So as soon as I got this new job, they're like, yeah, you can grow facial hair. So I've shaved like twice probably since I've been here. Fuck it. I'm going for it all.
Dude, when you shave, it fucking freaks me out for a good like
I just
4
can't
seconds.
grow a beard.
But you can't physically, or you don't want to.
No, I mean like I got like spots that don't grow in. So I look like a fucking idiot. Look like my dad's been doing the wheelbarrow all weekend on me.
That's so
You know,
good.
once mine gets to a certain length, I'm like, maybe I should try to grow a full beard. But then it just grows, it grows out.
I just
You know
want to
what I
grow
mean?
right here. Just, the ledge. And keep the rest short.
That would be awesome. Jay?
The pontoon boat.
What?
Jay, I have a unsheathing.
All right, let's do it.
That I might gift to you.
Give or gift or both?
Gift.
So we got here.
It's his mortgage statement.
I can't take on another one. Sorry, Jeannie can't take on another one. Oh yeah, it's a guitar pick.
Alex Skolnick. Testament. Your favorite band.
He's the man.
I love Testament.
I know.
Is this
Can't
from
see
Cakes?
shit. Yeah.
That's from Cakes. Kurt won it. Well, no. Somebody else. Andy won
Carson.
it. Gave it. Yep.
Andy Carson beat my ass in trivia.
That's what he does.
Thank you, Tony.
That's what he does.
I got Tony a Cabo Wabo hat in Mexico. I got to send to him tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
It's cool. What'd you get me?
Bag of sand.
Two bags of sand.
44 and titties.
No, I went to Cabo Wabo to get Steve Anderson a shirt. And I'm like, you know what? While I'm here, Tony gives shit away all the time. So I got him a hat.
That's nice of you.
Yeah.
Tony, you're wrong. Baldness comes from your mother's father.
Yep.
If your mom's dad is bald, you'll be bald.
Oh, Brody's fucked.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, Brody's fucked.
Not the way you like to get fucked, but the way that you like.
Yeah. Oh shit.
That's one thing
That's
I
not a
think
myth, man.
we've talked
That's not
about
a myth.
before. People who are bald and shave their head, they have to have facial hair.
Mhm.
You ever see Scott Van Pelt on ESPN?
If he didn't
Guy
have
looks
headphones and glasses, he'd look like a goddamn swimmer.
Yeah, he looked like an uncircumcised penis.
you-
Like it's just so fucking weird.
He wears a swimming cap, a flesh-colored swimming cap.
It's horrifying. Like there's no woman's like, oh man, I just want to hook up with that fucking guy. Said no one ever. Grow some fucking facial hair.
If you're him, you might as well shave off your eyebrows. Just make it a clean slate.
Yeah. Let's
Right.
go with the Marilyn Manson. Then you can stencil in your own like emotions. So weird. Anyway,
Yeah,
sad
if
to
I
say
would
that.
go bald, I would do the goatee and the big gold hoop earring. Look like Mr. Clean.
You need to get
White
tan
shirt.
too.
Yeah.
Well, it's not. Listen, it's not like 100%, right? Because look at the Menendez brothers, right? One of them's bald, one of them's got a fucking carpet on
Look
his.
at the Menendez brothers. Said no one ever until Jay pulls that up.
No, it's true. No, because we talked about him a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, one of them has curly hair, and the guy with the toupee, his looks like a fucking
Full
sidewalk broom.
roadkill.
You know what, guys? I was just thinking about the Menendez brothers.
There's a nice raccoon. Let me fucking throw it on my head. No, because Kurt brought up the fucking the documentary on the Menendez brothers.
Yeah.
And we were showing pictures of them like at the fucking basketball game. They're on like a Mark Anthony or what is it?
Mark Jackson card.
Mark Jackson card in the background. For like
Are they
a week
really?
or two after they
Yeah, both of them.
sitting
No
courtside.
Murderers.
Killed their fucking parents and then went to New York and watched the Knicks game.
Shotgun blast.
Get courtside tickets, dude. I'm telling you, you want a low profile? You want to lay low? Courtside fucking MSG.
They went from courtside tickets to the basketball game to courtside seats in the fucking jailhouse.
Penitentiary.
Isn't Kim Kardashian trying to get them out?
They're going to get out.
Are they?
Yeah, because I don't know, all of a sudden there's new Kurt. There's new DNA evidence or some bullshit they're finding. How? It's fucking 30 years ago.
Yeah, they're innocent.
Oh shit. Yo, Jason Lee has that card.
Jason Lee does. It's signed by them.
Signed by them.
That'd
Signed
be
by their
awesome.
parents.
Menendez Brothers rookie card.
Rookie card. What a great deal. It was post. It was post. Was like a week or two after they killed him.
He's going to the post.
Yep, that's it. Butchered the folks, spent the dough. Now they're gonna walk.
It's an American dream, isn't it, folks?
It really is. You kill your parents, you spend all their money, you go to jail for 3 fucking decades.
What? They're gonna have a podcast next.
Gem Mint 10. No, their podcast is to pay or not to pay. Sorry, Patty. Oh shit.
Oh boy.
Was P. Diddy even born then?
Remind me to tell you about P. Diddy in the green room.
Why do we gotta wait?
Yeah, let's talk about freak offs right now.
It's a political thing.
Yeah.
I want to hear this shit.
That's good.
Oh,
damn.
That means Under the Bus Network is over.
Dude, did you figure that shit out, Chimer?
I haven't. I thought I did on my phone, but clearly did nothing.
Tell Brody to leave the Sibian alone for a couple minutes and come in and turn the notification off.
That's the alarm when he plugs it in.
Yeah. Exceeding power. Switching to nuclear power.
Yeah. He's got the Variac hooked up to it. So I went to Mexico. I told Jay this. Day 2. This is my, I don't know, 5th or 6th time I've been to Mexico. Never had any issues. I had the fucking Hershey squirts for like 4 days. Bad.
While you were there or when you got home?
When I was there.
While golfing?
The day before golfing. It was like I've never had.
It's live from Kurt's apartment or hotel room.
Montezuma's revenge.
So the worst thing could happen is you get up at 5 a.m. and you're shitting water, and you're in a hotel, right, in a different country, and I go over to the toilet paper roll, and it's like
tortillas,
4 sheets.
Tortillas a taco.
Tortilla shells. Look like a pita going through a bowl of hummus.
Oh man!
So I got one wipe out of what was left on the roll, and
one dab.
Yeah, one dab. The bathroom, there's a door to the toilet. So there's a shower, toilet, and then there's a door. It goes into the bathroom with the sink. So I had mainstream. I had to stand up and start and grab the tissue paper out of the countertop and use that. And it's got like the maids folded into like a seashell to make it like decorative.
Why did you just go into the shower?
That's what I was thinking.
It's a good idea.
Shit. Next time.
There's no Mexican bidet.
No, Ben Tom. When I sat on the toilet, there was literally like 4 sheets left.
Like, oh no.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
I mean, I would have used one of the bath towels if I had to. Just thrown off the balcony.
Fucking weighs 7 pounds.
Sticks on the palm tree right outside our room.
It falls on
Wind
Hector's
catches
head.
it.
Hey, what the fuck? A
Fucking
plethora.
bingo. Oh man.
Andre the Giants took shits. Did he really?
And then 2 days later, I thought, I got to get on an airplane. And that's the worst.
What am I going to do?
Yeah.
How long
Good
was the flight?
Well, 4 hours.
Oh my! Imagine having to hold in high pressure water for 4 hours. High pressure shit water. Oh my! So you were fine by then?
I was fine by then.
Oh God!
Did you have any issues on the golf course?
Yes. Yes. Okay. So we get checked in, and right before we get ready to tee off, I'm like, I'm gonna shit because I don't want to have to go out on the course. So I go in the bathroom. It's a nice golf course. Marble bathrooms, nice stalls. Someone's in there cleaning the stalls.
Oh. And when you got just like the high powered.
So I go in there and I blow it up. Just, splatter. And it has one of those automatic flushers on it. So I get up, I'm done my business, and it looks like a fucking mud puddle in there. And it doesn't flush.
Oh.
So I'm waving the thing, trying to push the button, nothing's happening.
Waving in front of it. You don't do this to me.
And it's one of those toilets with no lid. It just has the one that goes down that you sit on. No lid to cover it. So I walk of shame. Walked out of there with a bowl of
was the guy cleaning still in there?
Charlie in the chocolate factory.
Was the guy
he was in there cleaning. It was a girl. She was in there cleaning.
Oh my God. Did you start talking to her in Spanish?
I should have taken a picture of it and sent it to Jay.
Oh,
tenemos mucho mierda en el inodoro, and just walk out.
See, Andy, sorry.
No, should have been
By Andy.
What did you say in that video?
Which
in your
one?
the
Por que
Porque
say? Porque say?
Say farm?
Just call her over and point to the fucking toilet. Porque say? What does that even mean?
Well, in that situation, I think it was like,
can I help you?
I forgot what I was saying. I have to watch it again.
Oh.
So yes, Renus, she did hear me shit.
False flag. I'll listen to this later. Because he's.
Did you give commentary? I would have done that if I were you. Just be like, oh, that was great. Just keep
off the backboard. The bank's open. He shoots, he scores. The
Can you
Menendez
fucking
brothers go wild.
The Menendez brothers go wild.
That would have been awesome.
Man.
Back to the Menendez brothers. We can probably figure out the date of that game. And I wonder if there's YouTube video of the actual broadcast
live feed
of them sitting courtside. Imagine killing your parents and then going to a basketball game.
Imagine killing your parents. That's enough.
Man.
Can you imagine shitting in a toilet in a foreign country, not being able to flush it?
And
with a woman outside?
Woman right out there.
That's awesome. Did she just stare at you as you were walking out?
It would have been just as good if I just would have shit in her mop bucket.
It probably would have been better.
Same thing.
Was it 1990 hoops?
She's probably thinking these white people are just fucking wrong.
Fucking gringos, man. These fucking gringo.
Tony, 4. Jay's honking the horn as I'm in the fucking shitter. Man. So it was a good trip.
So how many days did you have it?
3.
Oh, were you like dehydrated?
Well, that day, the day of before the
Day?
shit storm, we did a food tasting at the hotel for the wedding, and they brought out like 20 plates of food,
Oh my God.
appetizers, 5 salads.
And nobody, wait, so nobody else got it?
No,
Is there anything that do you remember anything that you had that nobody else did?
I think we all ate the same thing.
Ice?
Maybe ice. I thought maybe it was from like brushing my teeth that morning. Or
Dude,
that
yeah,
night.
you got to use bottled water, man.
I was using toilet water.
the broken toilet?
Yeah.
Wow.
But my wife, she didn't use bottled water when she brushed her teeth, and she didn't have the fucking Montezuma's Revenge. She had it coming in. She had it coming in from me, not going out.
Oh God. So the first time you had it, like all of a sudden when you felt your belly, like, uh-oh, were you like, oh, come on?
Well, I woke up like an hour before I needed to wake up. You know how your body just wakes up because it's telling you, hey,
it's fucking time.
You're gonna
be sitting in a pile of shit.
You're gonna shit in your sleep.
So I'm laying there and I go to try to sneak a fart out, and that wasn't what was coming out. It's fucking Jay Hannon factor.
That's the worst. That is the worst.
Spackle Bowl. Spackle Bowl X27.
Oh man.
It's kind of nice hearing shit stories other than yours, huh, Jay?
Oh, misery loves company. Those stories crack me up because like Mad Dog said it before, like, look at Jay laughing at somebody else's misery. Like, dude, there's nothing better than I had to shit stories, like, you know.
So Rena says, so the wife gets mad if you fart in bed. I was in bed.
He didn't get up to fart, he got up to shit.
I went to fart in bed and it was shit. So then I got up. I got up.
Never sneak a fart at your in-laws' house.
Have you ever shit at someone's house where they have the weak flushing toilet?
Dude, you don't even want to know some of the
Dutch oven with sauce.
See, I'm the opposite. I puke. So I wake up and I'm like, fuck, I gotta fucking throw up. And I just go in and it's just like, Speaking of, I almost vomited in someone's face today.
You almost what?
I came real close to puking on someone to their face. I went to a client's house to do a re-inspection on a property. It was right after I talked to you. And I go there. This woman smelled like a rotting corpse. Like she is just horrifying smelling. Just smelled like everything that's wrong with this world was emanating from her body. And she's showing me around the house, and then she turns around and I'm like, I did that right in her face. And she looked, I'm like, I'm so sorry. I think I must have ate something earlier. She smelled so fucking bad. The house just
like she has showered in like months.
Does it smell like this old body?
I've never smelled anything like that. It was not like shit. It was just death. It was just like her skin was just rotting, and it was horrifying. And it smelled so bad. So then, so we walked around her house, and then she's like, "Hey, would you like a glass of water or anything?" I'm like, "No."
No, I just want to get the fuck out of here.
But yeah, that was revolting, and my stomach was messed up after that for a little bit. It was just the most atrocious smell ever.
Would you like a glass of water? Why don't you take a fucking shower? Don't worry about
Shower.
me drinking water.
When I die and go, like, if I go to hell, that
Oh.
smell is what I'm going to be surrounded by for like eternity.
3-day-old tuna.
Dude, it was like 10 pounds of like shark shit. It was horrifying.
Chum. Rotting chum.
I've done that. I've actually had chum on my hand before, and I vomited all over my hand. That was great. That's another good
Ben
story.
Tom has a good question. Did it smell anything like dog shit and pantyhose?
I was vaginosis. It could have been. I went over that with Brody and his friends last week on Halloween. It's like, if we get some
Vaginas?
pantyhose, go out in the yard and get some shit and just fucking bring it back old school.
Oh no.
Ben Tom says, I used to work with a woman that was absolutely beautiful, but she smelled like curry in the hot sun, and she had no idea she smelled like it.
Steph Curry?
Blue Mock says, buddy of mine was the manager of a senior homes place, John Holmes. He walked into more than one dead.
Oh.
We walked into more than one dead for some time or being late for rent. Did I read that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he walked in on more than one dead person because they were late for rent. So that means they'd been there a while.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'd fucking implode the whole facility.
Fun fact: if let's say someone passes away, I had this happened to a client. They died in the house. No one checked on them for a long time. The person like melted into the floor. So basically the whole like house had to be like a lot of work had to be done. The flooring had to be completely like ripped out. It was just a scene.
Wow.
It's covered by home insurance. Fun fact. Just letting you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, so if somebody dies in a home and their remains cause the house to be like, we got to fucking, wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Or I've had a person murdered in a house, and like they were shot and blood everywhere, just all that covered. Menendez.
The person's Menendez in the house.
What's crazy is you ever have a dead mouse that's like this big? Fucking reeks.
Reeks. Yep.
Imagine a human body, you know, 50 times bigger. Yeah. When I was a kid, we had a mouse somewhere in the house. It was like in the ceiling in a 2-story house. And my dad had to get on a ladder and do a sniff test on the ceiling to find out where it was so he could cut out the sheetrock to get it out of the wall.
Wow, that's how bad it smelled, huh?
Yeah, but can you imagine having to get as close as you possibly can to it to figure out where it is?
Yo, Kurt, put your nose over here and see where you can smell it coming from.
And you can't
your feet
either,
like
right?
a wheelbarrow and hang you up here.
And you can't just wait for it to like stop smelling, because then you're gonna have maggots and fucking right.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, brutal.
Dude,
one
hold
time,
on. Go ahead. You go.
Go ahead. One
No,
time
you're-
we had a problem with my wife had a mouse in her car. You know, we live in the country, so got in the car in the middle of winter. She found like mouse turds in the cup holder.
Mouse turds in the cup holder.
So I put a mouse trap in there, set it in the back seat on the floorboards. Next morning I go in there, mouse trap's gone. Like, what the fuck? So I spent probably 30 minutes looking for this thing, nothing. So I tell her, I'm like, maybe it caught its tail and it made its way out of the car. It's gone. 2 days later, she's like, fucking stinks in here. I can smell the dead mouse. So I got to go do the sniff test in the car. The mouse got its back leg in the trap and went from the back seat underneath the driver's seat through the floorboards back behind the gas pedal and went like underneath the carpet. And it started chewing the mouse trap, the wood part of it, trying to get it off its body.
No shit. That's a fucking perseverant fucking little mouse.
Terminator, motherfucker.
Holy shit.
But I was glad to find it. I mean, I couldn't. In the winter, she's got to turn the heater on.
Kevin Bethel says, I have to rewire burned homes that smell like burnt bodies, so I hotbox the house and smoke pot while inside.
Oh, makes it better.
Dude, can't you do like a little bit of, don't they sell that shit like, I know Genie, like with dead bodies and stuff, like they can wipe some stuff. Yeah. Remove that,
They put it right under their nose. That's what Brian does when he goes down on a female.
What if you went to some chick's house and they had a tub of that shit like on their next to their fucking bed? Like, fuck, I don't even know what that shit's called.
Mentholatum, isn't it?
What?
Isn't mentholatum?
I don't know. I was thinking like Vicks Vapo Rub, but that ain't it.
That's what I thought it was.
Astroglide.
Vajo Rub.
Lubriderm.
So I had a game Monday night, right? And this dude that I play with, he fucking gets in the locker room and he's like, my fucking kids took my hockey bag into the yard.
Oh.
And like, he's like, I had to like, I found a glove behind the bushes. So he gets in and he took his shit out of the fucking bag. There's like leaves in it and all this shit. Next thing you know, there's fucking roaches.
Oh no! From outside?
Yeah, he was on the opposite side of the locker room from me, right? So I'm like, I start freaking out. Like the last thing I want to do is fucking have the roaches coming out of his bag and his
going
equipment.
in your shit.
Going in my shit, right?
Standing on a chair.
I fucking was freaking out about this shit. And everybody, like the rest of the guys on my team, nobody seemed to give a shit. And they were like, a few of them were tiny. I only saw one like halfway decent size.
Tiny ones, the ones you got to worry about.
Are they really?
Yeah, because then they get your bag, you don't see them, and then all of a sudden you got a fucking cesspool in your house.
So anyway, so one gets out. I get up, get that motherfucker, So this other dude on my team with his skate, the fucking skate blade is like this fucking thick. He's trying to step on this fucking roach, and it looked like something out of the Three Stooges. So I'm like pointing, dude. So he finally got that one. So then he takes his shin guards out of his fucking bag and he's shaking them out. They're fucking falling out.
He was wearing them?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Oh,
dude. I was like in fucking disbelief.
Right? You gotta fumigate the whole place.
Well, there's roaches in that fucking rink anyway, dude. Any public restaurant / whatever that sells food, they have roaches.
Yeah, they're not around here where I live.
You're lucky. Well, we don't have them around like where I live either. Like in our homes, like we have palmetto bugs, but they don't like infest your house type of thing. They're different than like typical roaches. So anyway, after the game, after we got fucking shellacked, we get back in the locker room, and there's one on the ceiling right above my fucking bag.
Oh no.
So it was just me and this dude, Nick, were the last two in there. Because I stayed on the ice for a bit and I was bullshitting with one of the guys that worked there, whatever.
Waiting for the roaches to leave.
Yeah. So he was already gone when I got in the locker room. So anyway, the roach fucking falls. And I thought it fell right into my bag. And I'm freaking out because I couldn't find it. And Nick was like, no, it fell right between our bags. So it went under mine. So I moved my bag. And then it goes under his bag. So I'm like fucking freaking out. I'm like, I can't bring fucking roaches home. So he finally killed that one. He grabs his stick and he's fucking smashing it. Oh. Dude, so I like tore my bag apart looking. I'm like, if I take any home, I'm going to fucking, I'll be pissed. So I had nightmares. I had fucking nightmares.
Oh, you feel like they're crawling on you.
And I brought fucking roaches home in my hockey bag and the house got infested. I wanted to kill this dude. I was so fucking mad. I'm like, how gross is that? So he's like, dude, we usually leave my hockey bag. We have like a screened in porch.
Balls.
I bring my shit out. I fucking air my gear out and I put it back in my bag. Well, my kids fucking took my hockey bag into the yard and they left all my fucking gear just spread out throughout the whole property.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, where the fuck do you live? Like, how do you have this many roaches? So,
What's up,
dude,
balls?
I was freaked out. And is that normal?
No, I am
You
too.
freaked
I don't
out?
like bugs.
Well, not even bugs, but roaches.
bugs are
Like, you
fine.
get roaches in
Yeah,
your
they're-
house, you ain't getting rid of them.
the ones that infest shit.
Yeah. The roaches had hockey sticks.
Balls, you got to go back and listen to the story of me getting the shits in Mexico tomorrow while you're working.
Yeah.
Yeah, bugs don't bother me, but the ones that infest, fleas, roaches, fuck that.
Yep.
Yeah.
We had a stray cat come to the house like years ago when my girls were like 5 and 6.
Mhm.
And I said, don't bring that thing in the house. You don't know if it's flea bitten, that type of shit. Well, they brought it in the house one day. We got fleas. All of a
course.
sudden, we got like flea bites on our feet. And I had to spray the whole carpet in every room to get rid of them.
You didn't have to bomb the house?
Well, a buddy of mine is whatever the fuck you call it,
Exterminator.
and he gave me 2 cans of this aerosol shit. He says this will kill him within minutes. But pain in the ass. You get out of the shower, you don't want freaking fleas jumping on your cock.
Whoa. No, thank you.
You know what I mean? Like, just disgusting.
Yeah. I'm a
My
huge
wife's a
neat
clean freak. She vacuums every day. Shit don't matter when you
Does
got
she vacuum herself to bed?
like Beesman.
Hey, May. I do that, burn candles. I'm a huge fucking psychopath.
Cube lice.
Pubic lice. Wait, so Ball says I don't think that's how he got the roaches, and Mad Dog says those bugs were from inside his house, guaranteed. So he's just trying to
Well, the problem is one could get your bag and they could lay eggs.
right? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I'd have drove home with the fucking bag on the roof of your car.
No, I checked it.
We have a Soren Ringholm here. Thank you. Hit the like button.
Yeah,
Appreciate
hit
it, Soren.
the like button.
It's good to see you,
Talk
Soren.
about fucking shitting and roaches and
Your
Alex
parents.
Van Halen's book. The Menendez brothers. They're fucking cooking on all cylinders. Yeah, I don't like bugs, man. Fuck that shit. Especially roaches. They're just like, you can't, and they're like hard to kill, like Steven Seagal.
Slick back hair with yellow glasses.
Dude, the one I was talking about, like the one we smashed, the dude Nick smashed with his hockey stick. Like he left, and I was like looking through everything to make sure that there was no roaches. All of a sudden, I see one crawling over. It was the one that he smashed with his hockey stick.
It's a lie.
It was fucking like half of the body was completely smashed, and he's still fucking crawling. It's like
maybe Laz needs to get some roaches.
Oh my god.
Bed bugs are the worst. Jay sent me a video when you go to a hotel. How to
with
find
iron.
bed bugs. I do that shit now.
Does it? Well, I was going to ask if it worked, but I bet if it did, if you saw him, you would have sent the video. You would have recorded it. So supposedly, anybody that travels, that stays in hotel rooms, on a day-to-day basis, supposedly, if you grab a hair dryer,
iron,
plug it in, obviously an iron. My bad, I'm an idiot. And you like fucking
Keith
iron the bed. The bed bugs will go to the fucking surface for the heat, and then you can call the front desk and tell them you want a new room.
Yeah, it's fucking horrifying. I don't know what's worse. What's worse to you guys, mice or bugs in your house? Like, what would you freak out more with?
Well, mice, they piss and shit everywhere. They try to eat your food, so
And you
that's
get hantavirus.
That's a bad deal.
But they're so cute.
Well,
they are cute.
Well, bugs are easier to get rid of, right? Instead of like roaches aren't, obviously, but normal, your run-of-the-mill bugs. You get an exterminator in there, or even because we do that thing called pesty.
Mhm.
So we get it delivered, and I spray the house, and we don't really have any issues. But if
Yeah,
you get mice,
exterminators
I mean, that's like an infestation, right? Cockroaches, infestation. That's a whole different fucking thing.
Kurt and I live in the country, so there's once in a while, like in my basement, one of my Halloween displays, they had pumpkin seeds on them. Fucking ate all the pumpkin seeds.
Yeah. I'll get them in
So
the
I have
garage once in a while.
I have exterminators come out once a month, and there's like those little boxes around the house and shit. I don't play. Shit freaks me out. Or do you ever see like, I don't know, do you get like the heebie-jeebies touching a dead mouse? Like I'm like, ugh.
Oh,
Does
I
that
put
bother
gloves
you?
on. Toss it over in the neighbor's
I
yard.
put like a fucking hazmat suit on.
In the neighbor's yard.
Yeah, I've stayed in thousands of hotels and never got bed bugs, but I did
No,
work with a guy that stayed in Ohio, and he got them, and he didn't realize he had them until like a week later. He thought he had a rash, and just kept getting worse and worse and worse. His wife was putting lotion and
Probably
shit.
thought
all
he had
kinds of-
fucking crabs or something.
Yeah, and then he went to the doctor, and they're like, "Yeah, you got bed bugs." And by the time he figured it out, he had already been sleeping in his, own bed.
fucking burn down that house.
Yeah, fucking moved to the country.
Just burn it down. You got home insurance. You're fucking good to go.
Jay's itching already.
That's my
Your port
pacemaker.
Yeah, just itchy. Sometimes it does that. I'd rather have it do that than fucking go off.
Wouldn't it be cool if you could plug your phone into that thing and charge your phone?
Yeah, it takes like a fucking week off of the charge of my
It's worth it though when you're
worth
scrolling
it.
the internet.
Ugh.
Well, we've covered all bases tonight, folks. Thanks
Literally.
for coming.
We're not leaving yet, are we?
No.
Crispin Glover.
Beesman is.
No. We have to thank our patrons and our channel members.
Honey gets the flamethrower.
Well, first we'll do some of this shit. Kernels, Tessie Switch, UTB 15. And don't anybody leave.
Support the people that support us.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Don't leave. Brian's getting ready to show his scrotum.
15% off.
Getting it out.
Channel members.
Thank you. Get your name in green. Special emojis. Support the channel. Appreciate it. Keeps this shit going. We're getting all kinds of notifications from StreamYard. Who knows what's next?
That's true. We got 27,416 days, so we have to renew a subscription. It literally said
get
that.
on it. We gotta get on it.
Love dogs. It's up to Jay. We'll check that setting the day before.
Yo, Kurt, we have one day.
How big is it?
I guess we'll read these real quick and then we'll
Andy Carson, duty calls. He had to go. Some fucker burned his house down because he had roaches and mice.
What?
Michael Smith.
The captain, everybody. The captain.
Randy Price.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
51.
Go ahead, Beesman. Come on, Beesman.
Bedtime, you sexy fuck. All day, all night. Paul Martin Woods, Sherman Callahan, and Jimmy Ray Hawkins.
You got Nelson Rodriguez, Frank Big Cock Corcoran,
Lucky Mojo.
Patty Dill. Thanks again for the cup, Patty. False flag all the way from Australia. Down under.
He's still here, Andrew Knox. For now.
Yeah.
Sean Hockey with the coaches. Joe Prither. Yostatic. Warlag. James G.
Right.
We're talking about.
Ron. Ron. Thank you, patrons.
Yeah, Fruitcake Tony makes a good point. It's November. It's about time to get your kernels order in.
Yeah.
We can get some chocolate covered cashews soon too.
Brian got the new pumpkin pie popcorn flavor.
Well, Shay just told me a couple days ago that he perfected the dill pickle popcorn.
Oh, gross.
So he's going to send a sample bag for Jeannie to try out.
Another good point here from All Dave All Night. Jay, if you want to read this, since it's right up your alley.
Colonel's only ships the chocolate-covered cashews during the cold weather. It's time to load up. Fuck yeah.
In the Northeast today. Balls.
Yep.
Yeah, we already talked about that, balls. Where the fuck were you?
He'll hear it tomorrow on the way to work.
Tony's gonna be farting cheese dust.
I'm gonna be shitting cashew fucking shrapnel.
Cashew butter.
It's been a while since I've had kernels too. I gotta have Shay ship us all a care package, by the way.
Dude, you'd sit and eat a fucking concrete bag full of cashews in one show.
Dude. I have a hard time with that.
Would you be shitting concrete the next day?
No. My body's like, give it to me. I know how to process this shit.
Give it to me, baby.
Don't drink water because you'll shit your brains out. Where the fuck?
No nuts November with kernels.
The fuck are you doing?
So there was one of these that happened, a week ago or so, that 2 people got crushed.
Oh, perfect.
This isn't that one.
My favorite's still the guy that lost his shorts.
Yeah. But I think I said this the last time we showed one of these. I don't get it. I don't get why people run around. It's like it's dumb. It's fucking stupid. Here you go. And then you got, I should have fucking pulled that up. But then you got this asshole sets fire to the whole fucking thing
behind where they're going to run.
Yeah, and he runs away. Look at this shit.
Guy tripped.
Stop, drop, and roll, motherfucker.
Oh,
They beat the absolute shit out of him.
Dude, now
look how in shape he is, Brian.
Yeah, he looked good.
Well, the guy on the left has the gas tank. Is that a look at him? Look at that thing.
Fucking idiot.
He's like, that shit. His feet caught
on fire.
Yeah, got the hot foot. He has a fucking ice skate on.
That dude's running and he's on fire.
Yeah, it looks like me in Mexico going to get tissue.
Ooh,
shit.
What did Mountain Dew on him?
This guy's ass is hanging out.
The one dude just like throwing haymakers at his face. He's like, my face isn't on fire.
Fuck this is you, son of a bitch.
Even the car stops.
You know what happened, Jay? He slipped on the gasoline, and then the gasoline got all over his clothes. The fire just fucking went inferno.
Yeah,
he's doing the Spider-Man in there.
Well, look at his pants are glowing his pants are like glowing in the. Look at this. Watch it. Ooh. Now, what if this dude like burned to death? Right? You're going to jail.
Life insurance.
You're going to jail because you fucking set fire to the road. Watch, listen to the car. Right there. He's like, oh shit.
He's crawling like Brian Dawkins after he gets a sack.
B-Doc.
Whooping his ass.
He's got burns and he got an ass whooping.
It's the hood. Nobody's going to jail.
I was almost afraid to watch this one because you see some of these and like somebody gets crushed.
This is Jay first day on the job.
Last day on the job.
Hijacker.
Skyjack, yep.
Look at all the wood down there holding it up.
Fucking Three Stooges. That's where it ends. That's what sucks about it.
Lost with that.
That doesn't look OSHA approved.
No.
Nope.
Could you imagine, Jay, looking out your window and there's like a house project going on and this happens? You're watching the whole thing. It's better than TV.
Oh yeah. That'd be the best.
Then you got to see him try to flip it back over.
He's got whiplash. Look at
Hefe.
the plethora of wood. I broke a plethora of bones.
Oh shit, Humberto.
All right.
Oh shit.
This is just fucking dumb. Like, where does this guy think he's going?
Is that water or is that wet asphalt?
Like he's going on a slalom. Look at this. Yeah.
Dude, fucking right out of the frat house.
Yep. Yeah, Chaz.
Yeah, Chaz.
Chaz.
This should be fun.
He's got no shirt on.
Hey, Gunner, why don't you film this for me?
His name's Connor? Is that?
Gunner.
Oh, shit.
Oh. Oh, he's got a GoPro.
He disappears.
Oh.
Dude.
Right
there, he's got a 5 head now.
Jay, he's wearing flip flops.
He is?
Is he really?
Yeah. Look right there.
Oh, he is. Oh my God.
Dude, can you imagine your toes curling up on the asphalt when you're flying like that?
Oh
Instantly his glasses are gone.
My glasses.
Let's see if we can slow-mo this.
Wish we had another angle.
What's he sitting on?
Oh,
Nothing.
Oh, hold on. Hey, he's sitting on a skateboard. He loses it.
Oh, and he loses it. Oh,
You can see it fly behind him. Fucking Chaz.
Chaz. Fruit Tony says it looks like Rob. Why isn't it working?
Jansen.
Here we go. Who is that? There was somebody there.
Yeah.
His mom.
This is his dad. We need that angle.
No, that's Beast right there.
this should be One.
Yeah, watch the skateboard go behind him.
Oh shit!
Right here. There goes it. Steve Anderson. Oh.
And then there he goes, looking at the bushes. Blew out his shorts.
Oh,
oh my god.
Dumb ways to die.
Look at his ass. Dude. So there's like multiple like no-nos in this. You got flip-flops, shorts, no shirt. You go on a fucking skateboard. Skip. Oh man. Look
Is
at
he
that.
okay?
I don't know. I got to go back and read the comments, but there's no way he was fine after this.
Steve Anderson.
Dude, his ass had to be fucking ripped apart.
See you, John.
Look at that. He's going backwards.
You know that's shit. You go straight backwards.
Cocaine might be involved.
There goes the glasses.
There he goes, ass over tea kettle.
That face. I know you can barely see it, but he's got the, I think I bet Kurt was making that face for 3 straight nights, man. In the bathroom, just like
my ass ripped open like his is too.
Did it feel like battery acid coming out at one point?
No, just straight water.
The can opener. No, what'd you call it?
He's doing the butter churner. The pretzel.
Pretzel.
Oh man.
Oh,
I know he's all calm and cool until he loses his fucking skateboard. Oh,
Where is
man.
it? Where did he lose it again? That's when he realizes this might have been a bad idea right there.
He's just spinning.
I love the sound. You know, what's the thinnest material that men wear that aren't yoga pants? Fucking swim trunks. Thinnest material. Oh man.
Oh fuck. I'm gonna have to go back.
He disappears into the bushes.
It would have been good if he would have held on to that GoPro the whole time.
I can't believe he held on to it as long as he did. Wait, hold on. You can see his glasses. Hold on. Is that them?
Yeah.
He's still holding on to this thing.
Oh,
my God. Hold on.
it's like being in a fucking dryer.
Oh my God.
It's in a death roll right there.
It's never
It's the
good when your
best.
feet are above your head.
And you know what the fucking funny thing about this is this was the last video I got for tonight. And it was like I scrambled to get this. I'm like, okay, this might be funny.
Oh my
And then-
god, that's a good one.
Sometimes you just don't know, man. A band writes a song and they think, this is a filler track. We need an extra song. Let's just record something real quick. It ends up being like the fucking biggest song of their career.
We need to see if we can get this guy on a show and have Brian interview him.
Oh my
Absolutely. This guy's great.
He's got one flip flop hanging off, one's gone.
He's doing the pretzel.
Tony screenshotting those foot shots.
He wants to find out what brand of flip flop this dude wears.
God.
Is there any other shot? Wait, what was that?
That's when he let go. Like, look at that.
Yeah.
He's got two hands on it. Gone.
Is that his head on the left?
That's his foot up there.
It is.
He gone.
There he is.
He's doing the wheelbarrow there.
Where is it? Come on. Oh, come on. I want that frame before this one. Oh, I keep missing it. Well, fuck it.
How many times do you go back and watch this if this is you?
Oh, all the time. Dude, I would send this to everybody if this was me. You know what? I'm going to go in the thread that this one is from and scroll down and see if his dad's angle is from if he was filming the whole time from the top.
Yeah.
We'll find
I
if
bet
we can.
Johnny Dean was there.
Oh. Dude, this is too fucking funny. All right.
That is good.
My God.
The fuck are you doing?
Oh man, that was a
Beezer?
good one. Jay. Good one.
No, it's just him disappearing is fucking great.
Yeah, the camera lands perfectly and it's got him rolling into the bushes.
Can't find that out.
Oh,
That's good.
fuck. Oh well. Boys, fun time as always. Patty, thank you again. If you're still watching.
Yes, Patty, thank you. I have mine in my office. Shit.
Everything's in your office.
Lewis opened it.
Lewis?
Good deal. Oh,
It's gonna be a terrible day when Brian fires Lewis. We can't talk about him anymore.
I don't think Brian's ever firing Lewis.
Lewis?
Hell no. Saturday, just wanted to say real quick, happy early birthday to Kurt. Kurt's birthday coming up. So everyone make sure you send some shit to Kurt.
Send me a bag of shit, please.
Kurt's made a list. You can go on Amazon and you can start picking out some shit that he's put together for his
I don't need
birthday,
anything
so-
for my birthday.
Kurt, how the hell we doing?
What do you want for your birthday? I said nothing.
Kurt.
Just sit on my face. That's all I want.
There you go.
Right.
So happy early birthday, Kurt.
We doing a
Thank
birthday show?
No.
No.
No?
Check me off for the white headphones.
Brian and I will do a birthday show for you.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do it. Gotcha. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Appreciate it. Have a great rest of the week. And that's about it. Just fucking be safe and we'll see you guys next week.
We love you.
Kurt, how the hell we do? Kurt, how the hell we? Kurt, Kurt.